Hello everybody, happy Crafting Thursday. I'm Debbie Moore and today is the 17th of April. How is everybody? Over in France, let's have a look outside. It's a little bit blue skies, but it's very deceiving. It's a bit chilly, it's a bit cold. I've had to put a little jumper on, got my boots on, but I'm raring to go. I can see there's loads and loads of messages. Oh my goodness. I am a bit late, everybody. Have you ever had one of those days where you think, plenty of time, I'm going to get everything done? And then I just do not know what's happened to the day. Well, actually, the whole week's been like that. Let's have a look to a few people. We have got Pauline Roger over on YouTube. She says, good evening, Debbie and Dave and all the worldly crafters. Happy Easter week. Your spring symphony kit is in my top 3 choices. It is vibrant and fabulous. One of your best among so many. Oh, thank you, Pauline. That's so sweet. She says, I'm sending this message before going to work this morning because I didn't want to miss letting you know about the spring symphony feedback. Thank you for that. We really do appreciate it. Pauline, I'm just trying to remember whereabouts are you. You are in the States. Yes, that's right. There's so many of you, which I love, but sometimes I can't remember which part of the world you are in. I've got Wanda just joined us. I've got Anne. I have got, she says, good evening, Debbie and Dave and crafting friends. Looking forward to tonight's show. Hope everybody's well, including Debbie. I'm like this. What's that mean in French, Dave? What? When I do that? Moyen, moyen. Moyen, moyen. It is, I'm not 100%, but I'm better than what I was, if that makes sense. I've got Nikki that's joined us. I have got Luke as well. I've got Rita, Michelle, Angelique. She's saying she almost forgot about tonight. Well, I'm so glad you've joined us. I've got Phil. I have got Jane. Yes, Jane, my voice is better, but I'm not 100%, but I think I'm getting there. Dee's joined us and hi Debbie and Dave and the fabulous crafting family. Lena's joined us as well, thank you. Over on YouTube, well, loads of messages. Let me just pick up on some of them. I have got Betty that has just joined us. I've got Janet, I've got Angelique. I've got Jeanette from DM Delights Card Making Group saying happy Easter. Don't eat too much chocolate. Can't eat chocolate yet. So I was trying to figure out when I could eat chocolate. But according to my notes, because I like to keep notes, is I forgot it was Lent. And so I had chocolate the first few days and then I remembered, then stopped. So I've got to do 2 more days before I can eat chocolate, if that makes sense. But I have got a pile of chocolate waiting to eat. I'm probably going to get really sick. I have got Rochelle joined us. I've got Jill also. I've got Vivette as well. Wow, loads of you. I have got Lorraine. I've got Carmen from Malta saying, hi Debbie and Dave and Cotton family, hope all is fine. Debbie, I received the download invoice and Shabby Chic Music Compendium was included. I ordered it on Wednesday on Catch Up. Oh, I'm sorry, Carmen. I thought it was all up to date. Dave, could you just pass me my notebook? I think I've left it on top of the pile over there. I've got a pile of work. Keep going, keep going, keep going. There you go. I knew I'd forget something. I have got, let me write this down, Carmen. I will try and get it sorted for you tomorrow. Right, let's move that down. Music. Okay. Margaret, thank you for joining us. I have got Pauline, bless you, says, good evening, Debbie and Devon family. Feeling sad tonight as I lost my dear friend this morning. He was only 69 and was diagnosed with brain cancer at Christmas. Oh, Pauline, I'm so sorry to hear that. Send you hugs, kisses and prayers, and my thoughts are with you. I hope I can at least make you smile with my craziness in tonight's show. But take it very easy. And take a day at a time. And I'm going to be talking about memory books, which is something that helped me get through it, and it might be something that you would like to do. I have got Kim that has just joined us, Claire, I have got Marsha, Vanessa from Texas has joined us as well. I have got Rita, I have got, she says, comme ci, comme ça. as well. I have got Pat. Lucille joined us saying, bonjour everybody. This week I'm on holiday in the French Alps. Wow. The weather is very cold and rainy and snow is coming soon. Lucille, thank you for joining me from the French Alps. She's normally in Paris. I have got Sarah just joined us. I have got Jan, Carolyn. I've got so many messages coming through. Iris says, hi again. Just had to move from Facebook as it was buffering. Yeah, it has actually done that. I have got Belinda just joined us. Wow, I've got Heba, Jennifer. Margaret says, sound very low. Oh, I'm very quiet. Dave? Did you hear that, everybody? He said, I doubt it. Is it just Margaret that sounds very low? Let me just check my mic. I've got a mic that's just here. Hopefully it could be my hair that's in the way. How's that? Is that better? Let me know if you can hear me okay. I have got Shazda just joined us. I've got Janet has also joined us. I'm multitasking between the two. YouTube and Facebook. I have got Janet from North Carolina. Oh, Philip and Nikki says I'm okay and clear over on YouTube. I've now been confirmed that I'm okay on Facebook. Brilliant. Hi Joanne, she says I hope you're okay. Sorry I'm not feeling too well. Wow, there's loads of you not feeling too well today. Shall we all be at the same time, cheering each one of them up? Well, I hope Joanne I can make you feel a little bit better. I'm sending hugs and prayers to everybody who needs them. I have got Jean just joined us. I've got Donavine saying bonsoir, Debbie, Dave and Crafting Family. Jackie says hi, Anita. Bless you. She's put, hi everybody, hope you're all well. Debbie, don't worry about being a few minutes late. We are quite happy to wait for you. Oh, Anita, thank you for that. Terry says, I've not had chocolate or coffee for over 6 years now and I lived through it. Caffeine triggers my I can't read that. What does that say? Fibromyalgia. I suppose, have I missed chocolate? I haven't missed chocolate as such. It's been when somebody offers me chocolate that I'm going, can't have any. You remember a few weeks ago I was at the NEC in Birmingham and doing a stand with Dawn Bibby. They were eating chocolate all the time. And I was just like, however, Angela did give me some chocolate and I brought it all the way back from France. No, to France even. And Dave has got it somewhere. Look, Angela, I know you're watching. Not opened yet. It's white chocolate as well. I know it says toffee, but he is not allowed to eat it. So yes, I am looking forward to that. But I know what you mean, Terry. Hi, Susan. Thank you for joining us. Joanne sent me some hugs and love. Thank you, Joanne. Oh, Lucille says, instead of saying Mayen, we can also say, how do you pronounce that? Kusa. Is that right, Lucille? Dave's laughing at me, so I don't know if that means anything. Phil, Dave has not claimed that chocolate. Angela got it for me as a present, and although he has put it in his drawer so I wouldn't look at it, I know he's got it and he's not allowed. He'll be in big trouble if he claims it. Okay, Anna, thank you for joining us. Oh, Jen, thank you for the stars. They really will help to do more lives and more demonstrations. I really do appreciate it. I've got Tina just joined us. She's saying, good evening, Debbie, Dave, and everybody. It's been a long time. Yes, it has. But Tina, I'm very glad you joined us tonight. I have got, Anna, thank you for the stars as well. I really do appreciate it. Rolf from Germany. Guten Abend? No. How do you say good evening? Oh, it's right. Guten Abend, Rolf. Thank you for joining us. We're an international crafting family tonight, aren't we? Nikki says, love those chocolates, but not had the white ones. Well, I love the chocolates, but I've never had the white ones as well. So, Angela, I will let you know how I go. I've got Julie joined us. I have got Marsha. I have also got Pauline, Catherine, Kath, Mary. Oh my goodness. Kim says buffering, so sending messages but watching on YouTube. I don't know what's up with YouTube, not YouTube, Facebook. But as long as you can hear me okay and I don't look like I've frozen, well, I might have. I am laughing because I have once did that as a joke and everybody thought I was frozen, but I wasn't really. I'm not going to do that tonight. As you can tell, I'm in one of those strange moods, everybody. Oh, Mary, thank you. Oh yes, Dave just reminded me. See, totally forgot. I'll come back to Mary in a second. But while I'm saying hello to everybody, let's put the like and share on. And you might have guessed, tonight we're going to talk about memory books, mini books, notebooks and all kinds of things relating to that topic. So the like and share for tonight, everybody, is have you ever made a mini book? You can say yes or no, or don't know, because you never know. Some of you may not know what a mini book is. Let's like and share over on YouTube. Please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And let's get everybody sharing and getting ideas for mini books. And also don't forget to give me a thumbs up as well as clicking on that subscribe to the channel. On Facebook, even though we're having issues, I do appreciate the likes because they really do help with the algorithm on Facebook. At the moment, it is, if you don't know, the crafting world is upside down. There's loads of issues out there, and so it's hard for any craft and hobby business out there at the moment. And so I do appreciate your continuous support, plus the thumbs up. You will not believe the difference those thumbs up do make. And if you aren't following and like to see more of Debbie Moore Designs, click on that follow button. Just on the top right hand side, is that right? I think it is. There's a little bell that you can also click on Facebook, and you can actually get notified when we're doing more videos all the time. Well, Mary, that's what I was talking about. I was saying thank you, Mary, for the stars. They will help to do more live demonstrations as well as doing more videos coming out. I'm trying to read two things and to speak at the same time. I have got Wanda over. She says, yes, I made money books. I love them. Brilliant. Loads and loads of messages are coming through, which is brilliant. Thank you, everybody. Hi, Margaret. Oh, Carolyn, thank you very much for the stars as well. Carol says, I can hear you fine in County Durham, lol. Well, that's brilliant. My grandfather used to say, my voice is like a foghorn. Susan, thank you for joining us as well. I have also got Shadia. She says, hi, Debbie, was late watching. Stephanie, no problem. I'm glad that you've joined us. Oh, bless you, Kim. Thank you for sending me stars as well. I've got Rebecca joined us. I have got, hi, Debbie, can't do tonight, but need to see this one on Create and Cherish. We'll catch up as usual. Watch Bella with your colouring, and wow, I learned a lot. Have a great show. Mwah. Send the hugs and kisses to you, and I look forward to seeing you very, very soon, Sandra. I have got loads of you in tonight, so you all want to have a go at doing some mini books. Jen, have you put no, never? Wow. And Sandra, no, I haven't. Well, that's why you need to do. And Maureen's put no, not yet. Well, this is great to see what everybody's put. I have got Debbie joins us. Hi, Debbie, Devon fellow crafters. Lovely to have some spring sunshine in Shropshire today. I have never made a mini book yet. I like the fact that you all put in the word yet. When you see what you can create and when you see how easy it is, I'm going to do a mixture, a mashup. There's so many questions, so many ideas I have. I won't be able to do everything from start to finish, but you will get the ideas. Edith says, couldn't get sound on YouTube, went out, came back now, got sound, but blank screen. Tried an old show and that is perfect. We'll keep trying. That is so weird, Edith. I'm so sorry that you're having issues. I don't know what's going on out there. Dee says, I've not tried a mini book, but made several of the credit card holders out of A4 CAD. Oh, you are going to have a go. You're going to have a go at what I'm going to show you tonight. Phil's just put, how many times has somebody told me that my voice sounds like a foghorn? Well, since I haven't heard you, okay, I'm going to trust that that's true. Vivette says, Debbie, favourite mini book I've made is I am grateful for, as when I'm feeling down, I realise there are positive things in my life. Brilliant. I've got Terry joined who says, hello, dear fans of Debbie Moore Designs. Hi, Debbie. Save my inspiration. I've saved my... Oh, wait a minute. Can't read what you put, Terry. Something's going on with YouTube. She's put, hi, Debbie and Dave, my inspiration experts. I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I would say, well, actually, yes. In certain things, I am an expert. But Dave and I were talking about DIY. If anybody's an expert for DIY, you need to actually contact me, because renovating a chateau, doing up a chateau is not as straightforward. I'm learning new things, and one day I might say I'm an expert in DIY. But yes, when it comes to card making, scrapbooking and mini books, after being in this industry, let me see, how long have I been in this industry? My goodness me, I've been in this industry, ready for this, 25 years. So I have got a little bit of knowledge that I'm going to share with you all. Anne says, I've made one mini book, but not entirely happy with it. Looking forward to what you are going to be doing on the show and showing us. I'm going to show you loads of things. Right, I am going to go very quickly through these messages because there's loads coming through. And there's loads of people that haven't made a mini book. Julie says, no, not made a mini book, but would love to have a go. I'm going to show you how easy it is, don't you worry. Okay, and Sarah hasn't had a go either. I have got, and now there's Kim or Catherine or Marianne. But then there's loads of you, like Anna's just had a go. Tina says, just had a look in my notebook for these lives and it has been a year. Wow, Tina, well, I'm glad that you're on now and you picked a good night to join us. Pauline says, I made a memory book for my godmother when she was diagnosed with dementia. Whenever we took her out, we would put photos in to help her remember. Yes, that is really a good thing to do. Jackie says, never made a book, looking forward to the demonstration. Love learning new crafts. Well, I've got loads of things happening. And Lucille, thank you ever so much for the stars. I really do appreciate it. Jeanette says, I made quite a few and also albums for my 60th birthday and brother for his 65th birthday. Oh, thank you. Nice warm coffee. I have got Heather just joined. It says, good evening all. I love mini books. I made gardening recipe, birthday, date, etc. over 30 for charity. Last night, you made 30 charity... Wait a minute, have I got confused? Over 30 for charity last night. You made 30 books in one evening. Well, maybe you need to come and sit here, Heather. Even I can't do 30 books in one evening. Oh, well, unless there were quick notebooks, then I can. And I'll be showing you how to do quick notebooks today. Hi, Alison. Thank you for joining us. I have got, Karen says, not made a mini book, but made notebooks from the Create and Cherish. But I have also made some memory books which I sent to my nephew in Australia so he can show his children all our relations, starting with both my parents' wedding and all our family on his side. That is an amazing idea. Years and years ago, I think in my teens, there used to be a program, I don't know if it's still on TV, but my grandmother and my grandfather used to watch it quite regularly, called This Is Your Life. It was with a red book. That's all I remember. And it was a program about celebrating somebody's life. And they presented them with a red book. That, Carolyn, is a brilliant idea of doing that for people who live away. I like what you put. Stephen's put, I'll help you in DIY. Well, Stephen, you never know. That'll be a good idea. Hi, Penny. She says, hi, Debbie and Dave. It's a beautiful day in Texas. Thank you for joining us for Texas. Edith says, whoopee, back and everything's great. I made a lot of memory books, but now getting into making soft back notebooks. Good. Well, I'm going to be talking about that on tonight's show. Okay, where am I? Have I said hello to everybody? Kim says, hooray, I can see you on Facebook. Obviously, there's something going on with Facebook and YouTube. Alison says, I still haven't seen you and Dave on Chateau DIY yet. I think we're coming up. I've actually been chasing for a date, everybody. I think it's next week or the week after. So be a little bit patient, but at least you can see what the rest of the series is happening. Heba says, I will not be able to have a go at making a mini book or do any more card making out until after I've moved to my new flat, which should be hopefully in a few weeks. Thankfully, all my current orders are going to my mum's address, but after I have moved it to my new flat, I will phone Jessica to change the address of my own. No problem, Heba. We'll have a good move. Top tip, when you box everything up, put labels on. That's fine, and you can put box 1, 2, and so on. But then make sure that the list with all the box numbers on is somewhere safe. And what I would say to that is take a picture of it and send it to your mum. Because we did a list, but then it took me a while to find it. I did find it in the end. However, you can just imagine the amount of boxes Dave and I had moving out to France, and I kind of misplaced the list for a few days. Okay, let's have a look. Who have I said hello to? I've got Janine. Oh, Margaret made the Daisy book and sent it to a friend in Spain and she loved it. I have got, where am I? I have got Irene. She says, oh, I remember the big red book. And Kim says, this is your life with Eamon Andrews. I think that might have been that. Okay, so we are going to get started with everything. And if I haven't said hello to you, say hello again. But yes, it has been a very strange week here in France. A lot of you know I was in the UK at the weekend launching over on Hobbymaker TV. And what day was that? That was Sunday. So I flew out on Friday, getting everything sorted out, had the shows on Sunday, flew back late Monday, back in the office Tuesday, and then we had chaos happening. So we've had some issues that it's taken a while to sort out, but we're slowly getting there. Okay, so a couple of things to let you know. Loads of orders have gone out. There has been some delay. Oh, Mare says, have the magazines been sent out yet? So the first wave, or the first 2 waves have gone out. So they should be on their way, I should say. And then there's another wave going out next week. So please be a little bit patient and it'll get all sorted out. What are the things I need to tell you? Pre-orders. So the Frame-Its are due in next week because, as you know, they're sold out not once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Yes, they are crazy and they'll be with you hopefully at the end of next week. And don't forget, it's bank holiday, not only in France, but it also is bank holiday in the UK. So some of the posts might be delayed a little bit. Oh, Wendy says, hi all, just made it hubby in hospital, so just got home. Well, Wendy, I hope everything's okay and thank you for joining us. Right, okay, so tonight's show, it is literally all about mini books. And we have a look what's on the show. Yes, we've got notebook kits, we have got mini books, we've got products that are due in next week, and we've also got existing products with some discounted prices, which I'm sure you all like. Now remember, the show itself, this show is an interactive and demonstration show. So I'm going to go through the T's and C's and then we're going to get started. So the round thing to remember about this show is just relax. This is your time. If you have any questions or queries, I will try and read them as I go through. And if I miss it, which can happen because I've got 2 screens, demonstration, and this desk is really full of samples to show you. Please make sure that you just put it on again and I'll try to answer it. Okay. However, let's just talk to you about tonight's show. If you want to order anything, it's very simple. We'll put the codes up on the left hand side. Now, if the one thing that you need to make sure, if this is your first time ordering and you've never ordered this way, you need to make sure that after the show you private message me your email address and also your postal address. Now, when the code comes up, so for example, the first one is FB3617. Look, Amat and this is a long pricking and piercing tool for putting holes in for bookbinding and for doing notebooks and mini books. Look at the price, $4.99. If you wanted that, you need to just put FB3617. Now, all the products that are on tonight's show are already on the website. So I've had a little bit of confusion and I want to clarify this, okay? So especially when I say a product is limited, even though you guys put the code down, I won't be invoicing you guys until tomorrow morning. So the show will actually be closed down and processed, and we'll send you an email invoice that you can click on it and you can pay by debit card, credit card and PayPal. And you can even pay with 3 PayPal installments interest free. Now, our website is debbiemoredesigns.com, and if you have any questions, you can actually contact us via email, by messenger. So our email is info@debbiemoredesigns.com. You can send us a message at Debbie More Designs, and our telephone number is 07553 457 168. Now, at the moment, I think I'm a little bit behind. I have a few messages on Messenger. I'm helping Jessica with all the emails. I know she's been on it, and the rest of the emails I plan to get answered over the next few days, so please bear with us. We are a small business, everybody. We opening office hours is normally Monday to Thursday, but obviously it's bank holiday, so bear that in mind. So we'll get through to you as soon as possible. With regards to how the system works, all the products are on the website. So if you're worried that you might miss out, all you need to do is go over to debbiemoredesigns.com, and on the front page at the bottom there is a little button that says this week's, oh, I don't even know what it says. One second, what does it say? I think it says this week's live products. If you click on that, there is other products in there, okay, which I needed to clear from last week, but you will find the product and you'll be able to find it and buy it straight away. So because of that, if it's a product that I say it's limited and you put it in your name on your comments, if by the time I've emailed you the invoice it's sold out, then unfortunately it is no longer available. So hopefully that clarifies it, because I had some questions, because we had a sale, well, we had some promotions on Tuesday and some of the items literally sold out in minutes, which is great, but that's only because I only had a handful of them. And obviously by the time I emailed you the invoice, some of them had completely sold out. So bear that in mind if you wanted something desperately. And the other thing to let me know, if you are going to pay it later, you need to also notify me as soon as possible, because then that way I will pull the product and put it to one side, okay? But that's for those people that are not paying till the end of the month or something like that. Right, okay. So while I have gone through the T's and C's, I can see that we have got Maureen that's just joined us. And Terry, bless you, she said, oh sorry, Julie says, hi Debbie and Darren Crafton family, I really need to join in. We have had some bad news about my husband and we're struggling to take it in. We have to come to our caravan to be on our own. Oh, bless you. Well, my thoughts and prayers are with you, Julie, okay, and I hope I can cheer you up a little bit in tonight's show. I've also got Nicola just joined us as well, and Sam. And Tina said, Debbie, do I need to email again if it's been a year? Only, Tina, if you change your email address or your postal address. Do you need to send me your details again? Because otherwise I'll be sending it to the wrong person. Where am I? Oh, Alice says, I've got good news today about my blood test results that were taken at my appointment yesterday. My cancer markers are down from 124 before my operation to the normal 11. I'm so relieved. Oh, that's wonderful news, Alison. You take it easy though, okay? If I have missed any of the messages, please say hi. Carolyn says, sending hugs, have been cancer free for 6 years now. Oh, bless you. Now remember, this is your crafting community, this is your crafting family, this is a time for you to actually talk. If you have any issues or queries or questions, we are all here for you. And then I've got Barbara that's just joined us. Shadia has said, Debbie, that pricking tool and mat is the best. Everybody needs it in the craft stash. Oh, bless you. Thank you. And I've got a Sandra joining us from Florida. Hi, Sandra. Okay, so first item. Okay, it is, we'll look at the top camera and then we'll go through the different ways I'm going to be talking about mini books. We're going to get straight into the show. If I miss a message, please just put it in again. I'll try to pick it up. Okay, so this, I mean, it's a bit battered. Yours won't look so battered. So you have a pricking tool, and be very careful because it's very sharp, a piercing tool as well. And it's $4.99 instead of $8.99. If you want one, okay, just pop FB3617, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, you can then, it'll be allocated to you. Essentially, it goes all the way through. It's a bit hard. So this is, I use this for when I'm doing with my bowl tools. Remember, this mat does not come with bowl tools, but I'm just trying to grab one. So I tend to use it for shaping, everybody. So shaping it with a bowl tool. However, if you want to pierce it, now I'm just grabbing a piece of paper or card. So the idea is, okay, this is obviously card. Look how easy. I don't know if I can show you. How easy was that? So it's very good. It will put a hole through. Very easy. And obviously the mat can be used for that, but also the mat is going to be used for if you are shaping. And I'm going to be using the mat to make a notebook. And I'll be showing you later on when it comes to demonstrating it. Okay. Have your pink pricking tool, use it all. Oh, you have the pink pricking tool and use it all the time. Yes, because obviously this is a pricking tool and piercing tool, so that's why it is a little bit longer. So you can actually put holes in. And also when it comes to book binding and piercing the holes through the books, you see those holes? They are, I need to open one somewhere under here. Right, let me just show you. Even a normal notebook, just made out of paper. So let me just show you. If I can find a sheet that has, okay, I can, there. So this is just made out of plain white paper, and I'll come to it in a second, but what I wanted to do is show you the holes. So those holes, we're using this, okay? So this is FB3617. It is only $4.99, everybody. It is worth it, so just pop it in. The next item is card. So what I've got, actually, I don't know what I've done with it. Let's just turn this over. So it is FB3618. This is our matte card. When I say matte, it is a matte finish. It's not coated. It's 250 GSM. It's also printable. But the beauty about it is you can use it for your mini books as well as your mini book bases. So if I grab a plain mini book, so when I've created my mini book, I can't even say the word, bases even, this is what I use. And it's normally $4.99 for 15 sheets. Oh, look at the price. $2.99. It's 250 GSM. So if you want one, FB3618, it is worth it because it's not as heavy as construction, but it's 250 GSM, which means that you can do things like this. So it gives you the 3D and it's quite sturdy. And of course, it's also used for card, for your bases of your card making. So it is FB3618. If you would like some matte card, but it's also printable and it prints like, so the color is really good. There you go. So it's a matte finish, it's not coated. So if you want it, FB3618, definitely. Okay, where am I? I've got messages coming through. Jill said, Debbie, I've received my new bank card now, so I'll have any So if I have any outstanding orders, can you invoice them to me, please? Okay, Jill, I'll have a look. I'll just write that down and sort that out for you tomorrow. Okay. Penny says, no, I haven't had a go. I love looking at the Create and Cherish USB key, but not have made the jump to start. Oh, Penny, wait till you show wait till you see what you can do. Hebers, well, I love your silk card so much, Debbie. It is the best card for toppers and always makes the colours shine and stand out so much more than normal card. Yes, because it's a silk finish. So this is matte, okay? Now, I had a question about one of the cards that we put on the Facebook. Can you see the shine on that? I will be explaining how to do this double front card later on in the show, even though it's not many buts, but somebody has joined me and has asked me, I think it was Patricia and somebody else, Caroline and Patricia have asked how to do a double front card. So I will show you that later on in the show. Mary, we are sorting out the larger packs, but I'll promise you it's on my list. It's just I haven't had a time to sort it, okay? Don't worry, I haven't forgotten, okay? Hopefully the next show I'll be able to do that. Vanessa says, oh, we'll watch and catch up because I love memory books and junk manuals. See you next week. Bye, Vanessa. Okay, FB3618, $2.99 for 250 GSM. You know you are going to love it, okay, everybody? Right, okay. So, oh, Anne, hi. I don't think I've said hello to you. Thank you for joining me tonight. And Tina and Harry, I'm not sure if I said hi. Okay, so let's get going on to the next item. So, notebooks. We're going to talk about notebooks. So, I've got some notebooks here. And they've been done with a hardback. And the reason why is in the kit. So let me just show you FB3619. So let's do that one first. And we have a picture. Look at the price, everybody. The physical kit comes with all those papers that are double-sided. It comes with instructions and it comes with 2 sheets of our mount board. Okay, if you want the kit, normally it's $17.99, comes with a forever code, and you can and it creates this. You can hear it is being sewn. You can see that it's been sewn. Okay, I'll be honest with you, I think I made this one. So, you know, the thing about notebooks is, you can see, it's got the thread in there. If you would like to have a go, I mean, I've got videos, I'm going to do step by step, so I won't be able to show you everything tonight. And look, we've got it as a download as well. So not only can you do hardback, you can do a softback, okay, notebook. And you can create, this will take minutes. And I'm going to show you how to create mini books or notebooks within minutes. Yes, Julie, you can have FB36182 of no problem. So when it comes to, okay, these ones, so we've got this design, FB3619. If you want it as a download, we've now started to do it like, you have 2 codes, everybody. So if you can have a look, if you want the download, you just need to put FB3619D for download. Okay, and then with this one, okay, you have got on there, so what we've got on here is we have got different elements on here. So you have got backing papers. We'll put that picture on again to show you what you have. Mayor, yes, the physical kit comes with everything that you need. Hi, Cynthia, thank you for joining us. So you will have full instructions like this one, and it comes with a download code, step-by-step instructions of how to do everything. Whether you're going for the physical, you'll get everything that you need. Normally $17.99, but it is only $9.99. But I have limited stock, everybody. I've got less than 10 of that one. So if you want it, pop it into your basket, FB3619. When it's gone, it is gone, everybody. However, the next one is the very first one that got me started, and it's FB3620, and it's the rose kit, and it's the same principle. Obviously you don't get the photos. This is the one that I did with my mum. Okay, and I've started it, and you can see that I filled it in. FB3620. So you get I actually don't think I put the right picture in, Dave. FB3620. So it's showing you what you end up with. So you are going to get all the papers to create your mini book like you did on the other one. And if you want the download to be able to create this, it is $4.99. You also get extras from all the butterflies, and you get all the flowers as well. FB362. Oh, look, there's me and Dave. Well, there, look how young we are. And there's my mum as well. There's me with red hair. I did say I'd show you me with red hair. I don't think you got blonde hair there, Dave. No. So there's my mum, my sister and I. Okay, on my wedding day. So it's showing you, this is FB3620. And the idea is, everybody, that you can actually write in the notes of the events, okay, and fill it in. There's my mum on Dave's drums. There's my mum behind the bar, Dave's bar. So you can see that you can keep on adding with it. Now we'll go through it all. Yes, Jane, it is on the Create and Cherish USB key. This is on the first one. So the next one is FB3621, which is this one here. I think Jeanette did this one. Okay, so it is FB3621, and it is normally $17.99. So you're going to get all those papers. They're double-sided, so you can then sew. Can you see this? All the instructions are there. You've got lined ones. Okay, so you can do everything. Now, if you want it as a download, just put FB3621D. Okay, I've got so many messages coming through at the moment. I'm just trying to see where we are with everything. I made the notebook, recipe book and birthday book, and as a set of a friend's Christmas, and I loved it. Just wait when you see what we can actually do. So FB3621 is the Daisy Dreams. Now, do you remember when I said, so this is FB3621, this is FB3620, and then this is FB36219. I'm just double checking. I have got so many books here that I want to show you later. But what I want to do is show you how you can create a notebook. Okay? Because I know you don't believe me. Okay, so FB36. Yes, you can have the download. Oh no, actually Alison, do you want, is that supposed to be FB3621 or is that the download? Oh, she's taken it off. Let me know which ones you want, okay? If you want to download, can you just put FB3619D? Hopefully that makes sense. Belinda's put, I made one for a friend's wedding. She got all her guests to sign it and she loved it. Sam's put, wow, wow, wow. Love the VIP club kit. Thank you, Debbie. Yes, let me put the front camera on. Everybody, let me just explain. Brilliant, Alison. Thank you for confirming that. And you want 2-1. Okay, so can I put the front camera? So, what have I done with my hair? It's all washed. James just said, what have I done with my... I've probably gone like that without realising. VIP club, everybody. So the instructional midweek project was supposed to go out on Friday, but obviously I was on a plane. So they've gone out today. So check your spam folder if you haven't received it, and if you haven't received it, send me a message and I'll resend it again. But they've all gone out, okay? So thank you for your patience with that. It has been a crazy week, okay? Unfortunately, you can't, as far as I'm aware, you can't schedule an email to go out. So that's what the delay was, everybody. But I'm glad that you have got it and enjoying it, okay? And that's for those people who are part of the subscription of the VIP club. Right, okay. No problem, Alison. You can have a physical kit, no problem. Right, okay. So I was going to show you how to create mini books. I mean, I am going to use a different theme. I'm doing a men's one because Father's Day is around the corner. So we have got a men's project book coming up. But look, you can do any size. Okay, and these are all the same way that I am going to show you. We have got so many different notebooks from all the different collections. Why do you need to buy a notebook? You've even got ones that say notebooks. Oh look, Lucille, I know you like flamingos. So, but you can do little small ones. Okay, you can do whatever size you want because you get the forever code, but also if you get the download, you can then, that's a lot of notebooks, you can then create whatever size you want. So I want to show you, don't blink, because if you blink, you'll be like, is that it? And the answer is yes. So if you are going for the kit, so if you are going for whichever kit you're going, so let me put this code up, which is FB, where am I? FB3619. This is coming up, this is the Cards for Men one, okay, but I just want to explain. If you get the physical kit, you'll get it double-sided already, okay? If you're going for the download, what you have to do is essentially, where am I? Essentially what you have to do is you have to print it one side and then the other. So I'm just trying to find a sheet of paper to show you that. Now my printer has a like a white line. Now you can do two things. So for example on here, you can put it in one way, turn your paper over and print it in the other way. Okay? And then essentially, that's how you decide how many sheets you want. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in total, okay? And then this has been printed on my satin paper. However, everybody, I'll be honest with you. You can get away if it's a notebook for you. I think I did this one. Yes. I've done so many of these. This is just printed on copy paper. It's a bit thin, okay? Doesn't give that really professional finish, but if it's for you, if you don't mind, then that's fine. So what I'm trying to say is experiment on copy paper first before you use your satin paper. And then literally, once you're ready, you fold it in half. Now, as you can see, this bit's got the white on, okay? And I've left it on. However, this one, all I did was trim it down afterwards with a ruler and a knife, okay? Now, all I'm doing is, where have I put that pink mat? Not pink mat, blue mat even. Ah, there it is. So remember that mat that I mentioned earlier? All I'm doing is I've folded them in half. I am using just a standard stapler. I need to put my glasses on to see what I'm doing. And then, look, I'm lining it up, make sure it's straight. And that's the most important thing. I'm going to put 3 staples in. You could put a mark if you want to be exact. And then press that down. Okay. Simply, can you see what I'm doing, everybody? Oops, that one didn't go in right. Sometimes they don't go in right, so make sure. There you go. And then I don't need to move it because it's just going to go there. Right, then you turn it over. Can you see they're all out like that? And then all you do is you get your bone folder, bring it forward and push it back. Let's move that out of the way. So you need to make sure you press them down like so. So all I'm doing is bring it forward, bring it back. Whatever way you find it, this is how I always do it. Bring it forward and bring that one back. So you can see that now they are complete flat. And that is how you do a quick notebook. Okay. Where am I? I have got loads of messages come through. Where am I? Let's answer some questions. So, Sally's put, I love all your products. I'm so excited to see what you're bringing out for Christmas this year. You're going to have to wait till June, okay? There's so much happening here at Debbie Moore Designs and, of course, Chateau Chimay. So, like I told you last time, not so much, we're not closing down Debbie Moore Designs, but we are half-half, if that makes sense. We're busy with Chateau Chimay and Channel 4 and renovating and setting up workshops in France. And also we have Debbie Moore Designs that we're designing fabrics, we're designing papers, kits and everything else. But we're still a small company trying to do both. So you're going to have to bear with me and be a little bit patient. But Sally, you're going to love what we're doing this year for Christmas. Message from Kim, I received my VIP project today and cannot wait to start. Thank you. The best thing I've ever joined. Such a brilliant price for all the inspiration. Well, it's a way to encourage. When we decided to do VIP Club, the VIP Club only costs you £24 for a year's subscription. And the idea behind it is the focus is on inspiration and ideas. You will get 24 projects a year. You'll get 12 templates, 12 video or live workshops, and then you'll get 12 instructional mid-month workshops. And for £2 a month, really, that's nothing, is it, everybody? So that is how we're doing it, and I'm so glad that you're enjoying it. Right, okay, Michelle, hi, thank you for joining us. And Edith says, where has my brain gone? Should have said create and cherish USB keys. What have I missed? Got all 6 create and cherish USB keys, and even at full price, they're terrific. Oh, thank you, Edith. That's lovely. I do appreciate that. And Jill says, got my VIP email today. Fine, thank you. That's wonderful. And Pat, you've said you've sent me a message. I saw that pop up. I will have a look at that tomorrow. Don't worry, we'll get you sorted if you have any issues. Right, okay, where was I with everything? Stephen says you need to extend your team. I can't do that. Unfortunately, that is not possible at the moment, Stephen. You have to realise, okay, we were a bigger team, but with what happened with Crane Craft, okay, and losing everything that we did, it's almost like we started over. So even though Debbie Moore Designs is celebrating 16 years, essentially we're really only celebrating 2 years because we've had to start again. So please be a little bit patient, okay, as we get everything sorted out. But you know that we will look after you. You know that we will, if there's anything missing or anything misplaced, we will follow it through. You guys are the heart of our business, okay? And I love the support that you give me. So just please, okay, be a little bit patient if you're waiting for something. Tina says, I've got a book waiting to be stapled, but I need to get a different stapler. Well, this is just, I mean, to be fair, it is metal, but this is just, I know it's pink. Everything, I love pink, and you know, it's just pink chair. This is actually just my standard stapler, okay? So have a go with a standard stapler. I know some of you have got one of those extended staplers, and that's totally fine, but I tend to use that and it works okay. So just to recap, FB361 we'll put the kit on, everybody. So you will be able to make, if you buy the physical kit, FB3619, $9.99, you are getting all the papers, okay, double-sided, everybody, so you can actually create this start to finish notebook, okay? And these extras, you can see I've met the pocket here, is from that paper there, and you've got all the extras that you can do. And of course, if you want to make a, where did it go? If you want to make a smaller notebook, you can do that as well. Now, if you want it as a download, which is a beautiful one, everybody, FB3619D, $4.99. Put a D on the end, and we allocate you a, you're allocating you a download option. Now, if you want the rose one, which is where I started, that one, everybody, it is FB3620. I've got the wrong picture loaded. Essentially, you're going to get everything that you need to make that lovely book with the roses and the butterflies, and you get the line paper as well. And look at me, how young do I look? That's me with my mum. I think I am about 10 there. So essentially, FB3620, if you want the physical book, it is $9.99. If you want the download, very beautiful, FB3620. However, the last kit that we have, now these are all limited, okay? Oh, Tina says she can't open a stapler out. I see what you mean. Sorry, Tina, I misunderstood. If you want the actual daisy one, which is very beautiful, where is it? This one. So this is the one here. You're going to get the instructions, you're going to get the actual mount board, you're going to get everything in there, and a forever code. All these physical kits come with forever codes. $9.99 instead of $17.99. It's limited. Once these are sold out, they're gone, everybody. However, if you want just the download, FB3621D, it is $4.99. So we are going to move on. So that, and then I'll come back to it, everybody. I've got loads of other things. Okay, Jane has put, it's because you're only small that I really feel part of your group. Oh, Jane, thank you for that. Oh, and bless you, Mare says you're doing a marvellous job, Debbie. Oh, Mare, thank you as well. Sometimes I don't feel like I am. It's hard sometimes. Sometimes I feel like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Everybody has those days, everybody, but thank you for all your support. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so... Oh, Michelle says, cute notebook covers. I don't typically do notebooks. Oh, well, they're good. We're going to look at mini books now. So we have got, Dave, did you find the picture for the Project Book 3?
Yes.
Ah, brilliant. Okay. So I do have a Project Book 3 somewhere in the chateau, but I can't find it. So Dave has got a picture, FB3622. This is Project Book 3 mini books. I have got loads of samples, which I'm going to show you, which are down here because my table's full. This is jam-packed, doing all these projects. You're going to get 23 projects, different projects in here, but not only that, you're going to get all the papers and you're going to get all the templates as a download for only $7.99. They're normally $14.99, and it's an instructional book. It's like a project booklet for you, and $7.99, brilliant price, and I'm going to show you the samples in a second. However, if you would like it as a download, as the whole thing as a download, it is available at FB3622-D. Just put the D on the end and it's only $5.99, everybody. Okay, but it's nice to be appreciated. I do appreciate all you wonderful people out there. I would not be here without you. Mary says, I've got this and all the Create and Cherish USB keys there. Brilliant. Thank you. Okay, let me show you some samples, okay? And then I will come back to the Create and Cherish. That's a book. So out of that collection, we'll put the top camera on, and then we can see some notebooks coming out. So you have got, I mean, I love this. So all these projects are in there, and also you are getting all the step-by-step. You get the step-by-step instructions, you are being shown, you're getting all the papers and all the elements that you need. And if there's templates in it, I love this idea as a project, the envelopes. FB3622, brilliant price everybody. Look what you're going to be able to create. This tag book, okay, with the tags, everything, even the tags are in there, okay. It is brilliant. Yes, you can have the physical, no problem, Alison. Now, when you get it home, I mean, this will be a great project, everybody, to do for Father's Day. You've got all these mini books, the papers are all included, the step-by-step technique. I'm showing you how to create these in a second. This is a fun one. So you have got all the elements that you want on there. So this is the project book. I'm just trying to find them so you can see. Well, I think I bent the end of this. Whoops, the daisy. So this is a big mini book. Who did this? Hazel did this one. And look, you get all the elements as well. FB3622, $7.99 for the actual booklet, the physical one. It comes with the download information to get the papers and the templates. But then also you are getting all the elements that you need to create different projects. So just to show you, I'm just grabbing this. So that is showing you how you can actually do them in different sizes. Okay, so that is FB3622, everybody. It is our mini books. Now, we do have a new template kit coming up. Just bear with me until we come to that. Okay, there you go. So you have got secret book. So here is a secret book. Oh no, where am I? So, oh, I'm looking for that sample. There we go. I've got so many different samples. So I love this one. So it's a little box I should say, and you open it up and you can use all the different things on there. Why won't it open? Oh, that's because I have not got that side. There we go. Open it up and then you've got a mini book that's attached. There we go. So you've got that. Right, okay. So the next item, oh, I did promise I'd give you the code for this for on Tuesday, for some people said they didn't have it. FB3622. The 23 even. There it is. It's for the adhesive. It's back in stock. A lot of you have already got it, but people have been asking when I was going to get it back in. I finally got it back in. It has been, it's been a while since it's come into stock. It literally is, now let me show you. Let me move these out of the way. Okay, so if we have a look, this is one of the actual projects. I'm going to show you how to do different things in a second. But FB3623, if for example, and I'm doing this on purpose, right? You accidentally get a foam pad on and then you try to take it off. Okay, hi Dawn, thank you for joining us. You might have to watch and catch up. Can you see that I've left it on? Okay, all you would then do, so it's an adhesive eraser. It takes sticky things off. It's great on appliances as well. I use it on appliances, but mainly I have it in my basic kit. So you can get two, but you just rub it and it comes off. There we go. Is that all off? I need to put my glasses on. Seriously, I should have maybe used a darker base. A bit more. Take the sticky off. So essentially what you're doing is rubbing it off. And I am nearly there. There we go. So all I'm doing is circular motion. And look, all gone. So that is FB 3623. If anybody wants one, pop it onto your comments and it'll be allocated to you, or pop it onto your wish list. Dawn says, only just managed to get on Facebook, guys. It's been messing me about since 7:30. Really? Oh my goodness, Dawn. Well, I'm glad. 6:30. Wow. I'm so sorry that you're having issues. You should try YouTube, Dawn. Okay, it might be best to do that. Mary says it works, the 3-in-1 glue, etc. It's brilliant and so useful to have. I wouldn't be without mine. It is really good, isn't it? $4.99, everybody, and it will last you ages and ages and ages. So if you want it, pop it onto your comments. So we're going to have a look. Oh, very quickly, people have been asking me if I've got any journal die cutting dies. I've actually only got a handful left. I'm going to show you those, then we're going to do a demonstration. FB3624 is the Slimline Journal Cut and Die Set 1. Look at the price. Normally was $18.99. It is $9.99. Did I have a second picture with that? Could we show it and then we'll come back to the die? So you can actually, it's got the slimline, you've got the tags, you've got the pockets, you've got the pullouts. We'll go back to the die. $9.99. Look how many dies you're getting. And look what you're creating. You've even got the holes for people to sew in it. You've even got the tabs for the actual, you can just see it just there where you can put the pockets where you can actually create a pocket. But look, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the little tags. It is an amazing set of dies. I should really count them all, shouldn't I? You make your own journal. If you want it, pop it in. FB3624, everybody. Once it's gone, it is going to be sold out. I really would recommend it. Yep, you can have one, no problem. And you'll find that you'll use it for other things, from like the hearts right down to the actual stamp sizes and even the little pockets on your card. It is really worth it. The other one is FB3625. Kaza says the glue eraser is great for getting 3-in-1 glue off your fingers too. That is so funny. So look at this one, FB3625. Could we put the die bit back on, please? And then there. So this is a different one. So you can see the edger. Hi Lois, thank you for joining us. Okay, and Kaz as well. We are just halfway through our show, so you might have to watch and catch up. But if you have a look on this die, look what you're going to get. I mean, I can't even count all the dies on here, but it's the tags that are great. And the pockets, you create all the sides that you can glue and fold. And then the edger, if you go back to the pictures, I think we've got 2 pictures for this one. So you can see that you're creating the edges and the pockets. You can also do these for actually for the fronts of cards if you put messages on. But also there is a spine that you can create as well, and the front as well as the tags. So FB3625, let me see how many I've got left of those. Oh my goodness, I've only got 4 of those left. First come, first serve, FB3625, $9.99. They were normally $18.99, so you've got a brilliant bag in there, no problem. Yes, Anne, you can have that, no problem. Then we said we would talk about demonstration. So let me just show you some samples first, and then we're going to go through, we're going to do a couple of demonstrations for you with regard to mini books. So first of all, we have got a new, which one should I go for? So I have talked, let me just go through templates, okay, and then we're going to do a demonstration in a second. Right, okay. So this next item, everybody, it is our templates, FB3626. So remember I showed you, is this the one? Yeah. So this one here, so FB3626 is our brand new Dimensional Templates Volume 5. It's a physical kit. So you are getting, this is just mini books. I don't know why we've never done mini book kit, but normally it is $12.99 and I've done it as a special, and the price will stay like this for about 10 days and then it'll go back up. FB3626, so for example, this one here, it is, if I can find it, right at the bottom. Typical, bear with me everybody. I'm trying to, it's the one that I showed you. So for example, you can do them in different sizes. So that is that size, but this is, can't find that one. This is showing you how you can create a smaller version. Okay, so you can create little lovely mini books. So you have the box elements on there, and then you have the template. So this will come pre-printed with a forever code, and we've got loads and loads of different elements and tags. For example, that one will do this one here. Okay, FB3626, and it will give you, this will create a tag mini book. If you want the download, yes, this will all come in next week. FB3626, put FB3626D for the download, everybody. It's great that you can have. So you are going to get 10 different templates, okay? You've even got that one there. So you can use it with any of your crafty stash and create lovely mini books with them. So for those people that want it as a physical one, we have given you that option with FB3626. And then the other one, oh, it's lovely. Where is the other one? There's loads. So, look at that. I'm going to show you how to create that now. Dave, can you pass me 3 pieces of paper, please? So, I'm going to show you this, and I'm going to show you how to transfer markings as well. So this is available as a download. Look at that, everybody. It looks complicated. It really isn't. Vivette, yes, some of these are different than what you've got in volume 3, okay? There might be the odd crossover, but this is a new dimensional template kit, okay? But this is not in there, and some of the other ones aren't as well. So I think the crossover might be 1 or 2, but the rest are all new templates. So I want to show you how easy it is to do this. So I'm going to share with you. Right, so this one here, M stands for mountain fold and V stands for valley fold. So you can see how easy that is, can't you? So I'm just going to grab 2 pieces of paper, so then I'll end up with 3. Now you could transfer the markings, but I'm going to show you how to do this quickly. Now, you can do it with card or you can do it in paper. What I would recommend, can you see on here, is you experiment on paper and then you can create them. Look how fun that is. Then you can actually put it together with card afterwards. And all I'm doing is trimming it down first. Okay, so I'm just for quickness, I'm trimming it all down like so. And then, so I'm going to be doing another demonstration after this, everybody, on the actual books. So this is a mini book, and then we're going to talk about book binding and how to do the other notebooks. So if you have any questions, I will go through it all with you. Now, I need to use if I can get to it, right on the other side, there we go. So, now I've got 3 squares. So essentially, I'm lining this onto here. I'm using the channel of my paper trimmer, and by the way, we have those 2 back in stock, everybody. Lorraine says, Debbie, sorry to be a pain, can I just check? Have you sent me the invoice for the other night's show? Yes, Lorraine, you're not being a pain. I have sent it and I made sure I sent it. I will resend it again. Okay. But I did send it because it had some of the sale items on. So when it comes to using it with the channel, I'm using the green one. This is the green size that I'm using. They all come in different sizes. And I'm simply lining it up and going down. And then all you're doing, everybody, is folding it like so. And this is paper, right? So you can see I'm doing 3 lines. Now once you've got the hang of it, you don't have to use the template. But this is such, wait a minute, make sure it's straight, a fun project to do. And once you get the hang, you can do it on different sizes. So remember what I said, okay? Mountain fold means fold like a mountain. Okay, so fold like a mountain, then fold like a mountain again. Make sure you try and keep it nice and straight. And then you've got one V, which is a valley. So then I fold that as a valley, like so. Now, I've done that, so then all I'm going to do, if I open this up, you can understand it. Oops, I told you I need more room. Let's put that there. So then you'll understand it, okay? So then what I've got, so help it, okay? So what you're going to do, can you see that goes like this? So what you're going to do is you are going to fold it so it's all in shape. So you can see that you've got that's there, that one is there, and that one's there. So then you put them all together. So it may look a little bit complicated to start off with, but essentially what I'm doing is I have got, so you can see that that is a mountain, everybody. So that is a mountain, and then that one, so that folds like so. I'll put those together. Are you with me? So you are creating this. So that's going to go there. And you're going to do the same with all of them. You literally take the 2 corners and bring them in, like so, and then help them fold into place. There we go. So that is going to stick. So you are literally putting that there. Now the difference is, with the center one, is you do the opposite. So all you need to remember is you fold those 2 that way, and this one folds the other way. So essentially what you've got, if I lay that flat, this will pick up like so. So then what you then do, I'm just going to show you, I do exactly the same, make sure it's straight, but this goes down. So then it goes that way. So that is how it is done. One there and one there. And then all you would do, very quickly, I'm going to use tape. Let's line this up like so, just to show you how it is done, and then it will make sense, because some of you are probably looking at this thinking, Debbie, I still can't see it. Right, so that goes on there. Make sure it lines up, by the way, because then this just literally folds into place. And you can create as many as you want. And that was using that one template. And you'll be happy to know that I'm doing videos of them all, so you can actually watch them. Okay? So that is FB3626. And that is the brand new template. So you're going to get 10 different templates on, what have I done with them? 10 different templates, and that will give you different shapes for you to enjoy for only $7.99. Mary says, what a lovely design, looks complicated, but when you break it down it seems so easy, bravo. Well, this is the thing, you will be able to create all these templates. If you wanted, pop FB3626 into your basket, or you can put it on your wish list to be able to create what, this is one, okay, And then you can add your papers, and then all you do is just add your ribbon to create your lovely finish and embellishments, and add ink and whatever you want on it. If you want the download, add FB3626. As somebody who has never been able to master the everlasting card, I'm confused with just watching. Oh, bless you. And Betty says you make it so easy. Tina, essentially, let me just pull that away if I can. So Tina, essentially it's this, okay, one mountain fold, sorry, one valley fold, it's done this way, one valley fold, and then two mountains, and it enables you to create this finish. Then you put the two bits together and you create one of those, and then you just attach them opposite. Attach the two ends up and the middle one down. I will be doing more details. Do the templates come with full instructions? Yes, they will. Okay, they will come with full instructions. Right, okay. So FB3626 is for the actual physical. If you want the actual download, it is $5.99. You know that's amazing. Would you put the first papers on before doing the folding? No, I would do the folding first, Jane. Okay. The reason being is you don't want to, this underneath has to be blank. You don't want to put papers underneath. So I would fold it, lay it out, cut your squares out, okay? And also you can see where this one has a base. These ones help you lift up. Can you see? You know which ones you need to cut on either side. And then these ones are not cut, so these are the base ones. So as you go like this, these are the base ones. The ones that got the score line in are the ones that you need to put your papers on either side. So it's important to do the base first. I think it'll take me a few goes before I've got this notebook right, but I am so impressed. You will be able to, okay? Definitely have a go, Vivette. You will love it. Right, okay. So we're going to have a look at a USB key. So I have got loads of samples. Let me just go through these samples again. Books, notebooks, everybody. Now, all the Create and Cherishes are different. So you can create your own nativity notebook, getting ready for Christmas. These are the ones that I have done in the past. Okay, design them. You can create diaries, any sizes, okay? We're going to have a look at FB3627. These are, as you can see, I've used this one, notebooks. You have got, I've shown you how to actually, this one's the stapler. Mel says you learn something new every day. Brilliant. Honestly, if you haven't made notebooks or even a diary, look at that. Doesn't that look so professional? That's just been printed. That's a diary, everybody. Okay, this is obviously using the Art Deco. Then you've got, obviously this is a mini book that well, it's a notebook like I showed you, but you can actually put pockets in, and we're going to talk about this in a second, okay? Jeanette, I'm sure Jeanette did this one. Jeanette, where's your name? Yes, I'm sure she did this one. Jeanette has done it from the men's collection. We're going to have a look at it. I've got Lois has done some as well, showing you how you can add embellishments. But it's not just those, everybody. There's so many different notebooks that you can create. You know, if you go from doing something like hardback, this is stitched. We're going to have a look at this now. And then, oh my goodness, there's loads. I made this one for my grandfather. You've got Art Deco, you've got gnomes, you've got lavender, you've got owls. You can do all kinds of books. You can do diaries. I think this one is the diary that I've done. So I'm going to talk to you very quickly about Cards for Men USB key. Okay, it works on PC, Mac and Linux, and look how easy it is. Okay, it is so easy. How many Create and Cherish USB keys are there? Nikki, there is 6. This is the latest one. Okay, and this is all about men's project books and also collections of notebooks and diaries. Actually, oops, I've just dropped that. There is more diaries, I need to find them, but essentially we're going to go into the main section, everybody, and look at all the collections. So there's beer and hobbies. Judy says, I'm confused. I have the Create and Cherish USB keys. I have not made any, sorry. Well, we're going to do one, Julie. Just bear with me, and hopefully I will unconfuse you, if that makes sense. Okay, I have got, as you can see, let's do one. Right, let's go in the beer and hobbies, so then you can understand. Every collection on every Create and Cherish USB key has all these. So you have a recipe book, you have a daily diary, you have a memory book, a journal book, a notebook, and extras. Every single one has. And then, okay, if I click into the recipe book, if I click into the first one, the theme is, obviously, this one is beer and hobbies. So if you click on the first sheet, you can see that you have the front of it and the back. So this is your cover that you would then print off. If you close this down by clicking on the X on the other side and then click on the next sheet, which is your recipe. So you would print that off one side, then turn it over and print on the other until you've got the amount of recipe sheets you want. I'm just trying to find a recipe book, bear with me. I haven't got that theme here, but can we go with the top camera? So here is, so just for those people that are a little bit confused, so there is my outer cover. Obviously it's a different theme, everybody. And then what I've done is I've printed on one side, turned it over and printed on the other. So there is my recipe book. Okay, so that explains that. However, we're looking back at men's. So we'll go back into the cards for men and then close that down. And then what we're going to do is we are going to come out of here and we're going to go to a memory book. Click on the memory book and you can see that you can make a memory book. Now what a memory book is, everybody, it is another word for an album. So you've seen where I put photos in. So you've got all these papers, you've got the front covers, you can do whatever you want. If you close this down but think, actually, I just want a notebook. And then you go into the notebook choice and you'll see that you've got covers and then the papers that are lined inside. So the difference between a journal or a memory book is the pages. And what I mean by that, if you close this down and go into the journal, you have got sheets that have no lines on, so you can then put pictures in or put memorabilia or whatever you want in there. And then if you close that down, okay, we go back to the main menu and go back into the collections, you've got different ones. So for example, if you go into cute, okay, and you think, actually I want to do a diary, if you go into the diary, you can then pick a A4 calendar. If you click on the A4 calendar, you can print it off. You don't have to do a diary. This is just a calendar and doesn't have any days of the week. So you can just print it off and make your own wall calendar. And we do give you permission to sell what you make as well. So you don't have to just do cards or notebooks. You can do a calendar. However, how about making a mini notebook calendar for actual in the handbags or just to have on your desk? So if you close that down and go into the A5 ones, which is the one underneath. Look at this, everybody. Look at all these, right? So all you would do, if you now show, if you can see it says July, August, and so on. So what you would do, look at this one. If we put the top camera on, so obviously this is a different theme, but it's to give you the idea. You can print them off. Where's that other calendar gone? So the normal size is this. Okay? The normal size. So this is showing you the A4 one. Okay? Actually, I want the A5 one. What did I do with it? This is a different range, but it's showing you the A5 size, okay? So you can actually, whatever size you want, because it's a print, you can then print it off half the size. This is 50%. So then cut it out and stuck it back to back. So then you can put this in your handbag or give it as a little gift. You can even put it in a card, everybody. You can make so many different things. Now, this one is out of this Cards for Men, and Jeanette did top recipes. How cool is that for a Christmas present? So people can actually put their Christmas recipes in even. So you've got all those options, okay? Yes, you can get FB362 for Rochelle, no problem. Where am I? If you come out of this, okay, and if we then go back into it one more section, okay, if we go into FB3627, it is $12.99. So we close this down and go into the collections again. You've got the same for everything. Go back into the collections. There is so much. Look at that, everybody. I love the fishing and the sailing, by the way. If you click in the fishing and sailing, and then let's have a look. Let's have a look at journal. How cool is that, okay? It really is a cool one. To make a for somebody who loves fishing, they are going to love that. Now, I haven't just put on the latest, which is Create and Cherish Volume 6 Men's Collection. Normally $19.99, it is only $12.99 for the USB key, or if you want the download, it is FB3627D. Put a D on the end, and then I know you want the download, it is $8.99. However, if you want something a little bit more girly, go to the next item, which is FB3628. So we're going to talk about how to actually bookbind and how to make notebooks. So the next one, we're going to go to the USB key, and it's FB3628. It's available as a download and a USB key. So, as you can see, the basis is the Daisy one, but if you click into it and go into collections, this is, I love this collection, Roses and Bloom. And there's your Santa Claus one, getting ready for Christmas. So you've got the Vintage Garden, you've got the Daisy Dreams, you've got the colouring one, you've even got Birds of Paradise, and you've got Shabby Chic Owls, Cuddly Companions, and even the Christmas, Get Ready for Christmas. But we click on the Birds of Paradise, for example, and then you think, right, okay, I would like to do a garden planner. Click on the garden planner, so this is extra. So literally it's a notebook or a garden planner, so you have the option. If you cancel this and think, actually, I want to do a diary, if you click in Daily Diary, and then you can see that if you click at the days of the week, the left-hand side, down, 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 down. There you go, for your week to view. Look at that, everybody. Getting so much on this collection. So all you would need to do, where is it? I've got a sunflower one. There's so many books here. Bear with me. What have I got here? Is that a notebook? That's a notebook. I do have a diary. I just need to find it. So all you need to do, we'll put the top camera on. It's the one that's fallen on the floor. Right, everybody. If you want to do a diary, because people have been asking, how do you have them as days of the week? So when you print off, okay, so how you create everything, can you see that that's been cut and stuck in? Yeah, just doing that. And the reason why I'm saying this, normally when you make a notebook, if you want to sew it in, there's different ways of doing it. The main thing is doing something called a signature. And Dave, if you could pass me 6 sheets of paper, please. So what you would do, everybody, is there is my front to view. So I wanted it, so I printed it off, and then I printed on the other side a notebook. But how I've made this okay, is when it comes to printing the days of the week, if I can find what I've done with it, it's at the beginning. I've just done it on white paper. So all you do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, in all the instructions, you will be told how to create a signature. And I'm just trying to find the book I want to show you because it's out of this collection. One of my favorite collections is the roses. There we go. Can you see this, everybody? It's gorgeous. This has been sewn. I've sewn this. This is one of the first books I did a long time ago. So essentially, what you do is it tells you a signature is a term that is used to describe a group of sewn papers together, normally between 4 and 7. So I've got 6 here, and all you do is fold it in half, and that is a signature, everybody. And then what you would do is put a group of those, and you would have them in the back, in the actual book, and sew it together. I know it may look complicated, but it isn't. Jane says, I've also mixed up pages from the diary, journal, notebook, etc. to make a book. Yep, that's exactly it. You can do whatever you want. And then essentially how you would put holes in, I explain it in the actual instructions, how to actually divide it, how to actually sew it together. You can see it on there. Okay, showing you how to put and group your signatures together. And then I show you how to glue everything. There is a video I will put on the Facebook and send it out the link. I show you how to do the covers and then put it all together. But essentially, how you put holes in using that piercing tool, which I've now lost. Seriously, I've lost it. Under all this, there is a piercing tool and a blue mat. Dave, I might need another set of eyes. If you all saw the amount of books I had here, right, I found the mat, but I can't find the piercing tool. Not that one, the purple one. Right, I'm just going to use a different one, otherwise we'll be here forever. But you get the purple one, but I don't know where it is. But essentially all you're doing, the purple one's a bit sharper, is putting the holes in, like so. Oh, Dave said I dropped it on the floor. There we go, that's better. Oh, that's much better. Okay. So essentially, you put the holes in like that everywhere, everyone. That is a group of signatures. So you might have printed it off. You might have done it that way. But if you wanted to do a plain notebook to get started, if you go back, like I've done it with white paper, I put less holes in. I explain in the instructions how to do it. So if we go to FB3628, again, and all you would do, okay, is print off what you want. If you come out of there and go to the rose one, actually, click on the main one, and then go to the roses of bloom. Love this collection. And we're going to do a notebook. So click on the notebook. You can see you've got all your inside of your notebook, and then you just need to choose a cover. I like what Jeanette's put. She put, these books and notebooks are so easy to make. I've made loads for samples for Debbie, and once you've made one, you will think, wow, that was easy. The most confusing bit is making sure you put the papers in the printer the right way up. Hope it helps this people who are unsure about purchasing. Thank you, Jeanette, for that. So yes, so if you have never done any, okay, and I can see so many of you have put messages on and that you've made it before, and honestly it is such a fab collection to do. Lucille says, I made a notebook with the birds of paradise for a colleague who was leaving our team for a new job. Everybody wrote a note and added some photos. That's a lovely idea, Lucille. So if you come out of this and go to the main collection again, you can see that you have so many ones on. So if we now go to the Christmas one is a little bit different, everybody. If you click in the Christmas one, of course you've got a recipe book, but you've got an organizer instead of a diary. You've got memory books if you want to do a memory book for Christmas. If you click on the memory book, so the idea is you've got the front, you've got the inside, you've got papers, and you can put your family photos in or whatever you want to do to remember Christmas. And then if you cancel this, okay, and we go back to instructions and templates, this is the beauty about it. You have a gallery that you can click on. Gallery, click here for gallery, and you can see that you've got all the ideas that you can create with them, everybody. Volume 1 is a different theme. The numbers, Tina, are all to do with, we will be putting all of them on promotion, okay? I've just shown these here tonight, but every volume has different themes. You know, there's so many themes in the collection. Every volume is, it's just different. It's the same concept, but just different themes. Mary says, I have done that too, Jim. I love making books from the Create and Cherish collection. Jen says, I also mix up the pages. Yes, this year I'm going to make Christmas book for my family. That's a brilliant idea. So going back to this, everybody. Okay. I don't have time, if we put the front camera on a second, I don't have time to show you how to glue it all together or sew it together. Check out my YouTube video. I will put the link on the website, on Facebook tomorrow. But essentially you then put 4 of these together and then you sew them together like I said to you. And the first time I sewed, I just used double nylon thread. And then step-by-step instructions on how to create it. Now that is about bookbinding. I did talk to you very quickly because I just noticed the time. So volume 3 is beautiful, everybody. Normally $19.99, it's $12.99 for the USB key or the download $8.99. 3628. You've got 8 books, hundreds of papers, elements for you to for each collection for you to create the different types of books. So the other thing is going back to volume 3 of the mini books. I just want to show you how to make a quick mini book, okay? And I'm just using a mock-up. If you're not too sure, I'm going to show you what to do where you can start with, everybody. So volume 3 is not volume 3, sorry, FB 3622 was the project book. That's a really good way to start, everybody. So you have got on what have you got? You have got on FB3622, you've got 23 projects, and if we put the top camera, I'm going to show you how to create one of them very quickly with a shorter version. It is a bargain and a total bargain if you're not too sure about creating mini books. So this is one of the projects, I love this, on creating loads of flaps, having them different ways. But if you're not sure how to create a spine, I'm going to show you how to do a mashup of this idea, okay, but just with A4 paper. And what I mean by that is look at this sample. So this is a, look, if I go like that, you can see how lovely that is, okay. So essentially, you have got only, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. But they've been glued back to back. And then you can then create little pockets, however you want, and make a little notebook in there, okay? And then little squares so you can put pictures on, a little whatever you want to put in there. This is obviously a Christmas one. But how this is done is I'm just using some paper for quickness. But essentially all I'm doing, there we go, folding these in half. Vivette says, I am busy making a project book like this. Brilliant. So essentially, all I'm doing is putting this to one side, like here, then this on here. So you can see I am backing it back to back almost like a star book, everybody, like so. So you would then glue all that together, and you would then put it together. So very quickly, I am literally going to just do 2 because I've just noticed the time. And then I've got some things to tell you because we have some extra shows that we need to talk about. So very quickly, this is showing you how you can put it together. Can you see that, everybody? That was easy, wasn't it? Very easy to put that together. And then if you want to do a pocket, watch. The easiest way to do a pocket is to essentially do a diagonal one. Like that. And then you only put tape on the top and bottom and put that way. So there's a pocket. That was dead easy. The other pocket, everybody, is this way. Okay. Square one, or rectangle I should say, and it's still only 3 sides. So that is the other pocket. Very easy, yeah? And then the third pocket, my favourite one, is a flap. So essentially, all I'm doing, everybody, is I fold it over to make a hinge. Make sure it fits in the page. And this is how. So I'm just giving you a short version on how to create pockets. There we go. And that enables you to do hinges. Then you could have another pocket. But there are 3 very easy pockets. There's a hinge for you to create. So going back to here, you now know how this was created. Everybody. Okay? And then from that, you can do this. Creating your own pockets, your own flaps, covering them however you want. You can have the flap going one way and then the other way, and then you can have one coming down. Can you see how I've created this? Then you can have a flap going one way and then another. And then you can even have one going out, and even one that goes up, or one across. There isn't a right or wrong way. It is your way, and you can even have one that goes all the way up. Right, okay, so that is enough about that, but if we put the picture of FB3622, this I would say, if you're not too sure about bookbinding or the Create and Cherish, this one is the one I would go with. This one is step-by-step instructions. It comes with all the papers and the templates you need to do. Normally it's $7.99 for the physical one. If you want the actual one as a download, it is only $5.99 per FB3622. Okay, so it has been a bit of a mixture of a show. We'll put the front camera on, everybody. Thank you for your patience. Edith says, my favourite addition is a waterfall photo section on the page. So you can have 6 or 8 photos in one page. That is so true. There's so much you can do with mini books, okay? I would say have a go. Do not give up because you think it's a little bit complicated. I've just shown you how to create something like this. What I'll try to do is do a video that you can maybe have a go at. And talking of having a go at, I am going to have to, looking at the time, everybody, I did say I was going to show you how to create that double step card. Essentially, everybody, it is a card with 2 score lines on there. That's basically it. So for those people that wanted to know how to do it, you literally create a double step. I'm just doing it on paper very quickly because I did promise I would show you. So you are doing a double step. There is, I need another line, a double step. You see that? That's all I've done. I don't measure, you don't have to, it can be whatever size you want, and then you would attach that. I need a card. To a card. Where can I find a card? There's a single step. So a double step would be, let me just get another piece of paper. So then you would attach it to a card. Can you see that? So hopefully that shows you, but once you get the idea, you can do single steps as well. But this one was just a double step that gives dimension. You can add layers, but also it goes completely flat in an envelope. So hopefully that makes sense. I am going to quickly explain a couple of things. For those people that are new to tonight's show, welcome to my crazy crafting world. It has been a whole kind of jam trying to explain everything in one show. Hopefully it made sense. For those people that just joined us, we're coming to the end of the show. And don't forget that you can still order after the show if you want to. With regard to anything that you've seen, remember to put the codes into either YouTube or Facebook, and we'll be able to actually allocate it to you. I'll be processing this tomorrow. Now remember, some of the items, there's very limited stock. It's first come, first serve with it. So if you want it, please make sure that as soon as you get your email invoice, please pay for it as soon as possible, unless you've actually notified the office to put it to one side. You can pay by credit card, debit card, and even PayPal. You can click on the option and you can even pay 3 installments interest-free. Our website is debbiemoredesigns.com, and you can send me a message if anybody has any queries on info@debbiemoredesigns.com or messages at Debbie More Designs. And our telephone number is 07553 457 168. The extra news that I wanted to show you is that we have some extra shows, okay, everybody? So tomorrow, if you're about, I am doing a special show at 1 o'clock. It is a surprise show, and I am joining live on Friday the 18th at 1 p.m. And then on Monday the 21st, I have another digital download show. I've been asked for that. Then I'm back here in the Chateau Chimay studios at 6:30 on Tuesday, and also on Thursday at 6:30. So we have 2 extra shows. It is a bit of a surprise. Kim says, I've ordered and paid on your website. That's fine. No problem whatsoever, Kim, but thank you. Then remember, okay, also for those people that are part of the VIP club, you have, we'll put the front camera back on, you actually have the VIP project sent to you. Just keep an eye out. If you haven't got it, let me know. So I am going to sign off. I think I've done all my T's and C's. Thank you for joining me tonight. It's been a bit of a whirlwind. I hope I've made you smile a little bit for those people that have been a little bit down. Thank you for your company tonight, because you have all helped me. Oh, Michelle said thumbs up, please. Yes, please give me thumbs up if anybody hasn't given me a thumbs up yet. And also, don't go away, because I have some gifts to give away. We actually have, Adelaine's just joined. She says, really enjoyed this show. Debbie, I'm going to watch again and catch them, see what booklets now try and order. Happy Easter. Well, don't go away, because we are actually going to be picking winners and giving everybody a gift, okay? Whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, even if it's your first night of joining me. So we'll have the drum roll first, and we'll pick our like and share winner. So the winner for tonight, it is Alison Beebe. Congratulations, Alison. You have won the like and share. Even though I know who you are, can you please private message me your contact details so Jessica can actually send you your little gift voucher. And then the rest of you, okay, oh, somebody's sending me hearts. The treasure hunt's happening now. We're doing the treasure hunt. I almost forgot. Dave just reminded me. As I said, it's been a very long week. The treasure hunt is something that we started in lockdown, everybody. If you've never done it before, it is very easy to remember. You need to remember 2 things. Today's date, which is the 17th of April, and a discount code that we're going to give you. The discount code is FB Note for notebooks 25. And you need to pop over at lunchtime to debbiemoredesigns.com. And even though you may be the first time joining me tonight, you're all automatically part of my crafting family. So you are a member. So you need to go into products, printable downloads, and then the members section, and look for the kit that has today's date on. And they have a price on. Don't panic. Pop it into your basket. Put FB Note 25 and it'll go free. Download it. Enjoy it. There is one catch. Please make something with it. Make a card for a key worker, for your neighbour, for family, for charity. Pass on the love and the creativity. If we all did our little bit, the world would become a better place, wouldn't it? So I'm going to say happy Easter. Have an amazing weekend. I look forward to, hopefully you can join me either on Friday or even on Monday for those extra shows. If not, I'll see you back here in Chateau Studios on Tuesday at 6:30. Stay safe, look after yourself all, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. Bye bye for now.